Hi everyone, the presentation for today is going to brief you about the basic concept of matter. This presentation is only a brief introduction in the subject. Living organisms and their environments are subjected to basic laws of physics and chemistry. And the living organisms are composed of matter, and matter is anything that takes up space and has mass. An element is a substance that cannot be broken down to other substances by chemical reactions. A compound is a substance consisting of two or more elements in a fixed ratio. A compound has characteristics different from those of its elements. Each element consists of unique atoms. An atom is the smallest unit of matter that still retains the properties of an element. Atoms are composed of subatomic particles. Neutrons have no electrical charge. Protons have a positive charge. The electrons are negatively charged. Neutrons and protons form the atomic nucleus. Electrons form a cloud around the nucleus. Neutron mass and proton mass are almost identical and are measured in daltons. In this picture we can see a simplified model of the helium atom. The nucleus as shown here is composed of both the neutrons and the protons. The electrons on the other hand will revolve around the nucleus. There are four states of matter which can be seen in everyday life, and they are solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. Firstly, let's begin with the solid state of matter. In the solid of matter, the particles are very closely packed together. The forces between particles are so strong, and because of this the particles are not able to move freely, so they can only vibrate at a fixed position. Due to this, solid has a stable, definite shape, and a definite volume. Their shape and structure can only be altered by an external force. This can be when it is broken or cut. Solids can also be transformed into other states of matter such as liquid and gas. In order to transition into the liquid state, they are subjected to melting, and liquids can be transformed into solids by freezing. Solids can also change directly into gases through the process of sublimation, and gases can also change back directly into solids through a process known as deposition. The next state of matter that we are now going to focus on is liquid. Liquids on the other hand have a loosely packed structure, and this means that the shape of a liquid is not definite but is determined by its container. If we were to pour water in a square vessel, it would take the shape of the container. Because of their loose structure, they do not have a fixed arranged pattern of particles. Moving forward to the third state of matter, which is gas. Gases are widespread in comparison to solids or liquids. They will conform to the shape of its container, but it will also expand to fill the container completely. They don't have a fixed pattern of motion, and they will randomly move in varied directions. In a gas, the molecules have enough kinetic energy so that the effect of intermolecular forces is small, and the typical distance between neighboring molecules is much greater than the molecular size. A gas has no definite shape or volume. The liquid state of matter can be converted to a gas by heating to the boiling point. Lastly, the fourth fundamental state of matter is plasma. Plasma, like gases, does not have definite shape or volume. The difference between them is that the gases are not electrically charged, whereas plasmas are electrically conductive, produce magnetic fields and electric currents, and respond strongly to electromagnetic forces. There are two ways in which gases can be converted to a plasma. For example, this can happen either from a huge voltage difference between 2 points, or by exposing it to extremely high temperatures. When the matter is heated to extremely high temperatures, this causes the electrons to leave the atoms, resulting in the presence of free electrons. When this happens, it results in partially ionized plasma. Such extremely high temperatures are present in stars, and it is assumed that essentially all electrons are free. On Earth, plasma is also commonly generated in the form of lightning, electric sparks, fluorescent lights, and neon lights. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos.